So we're talking to Frederico here at the Mineral City Show. He has Multigemas from Brazil. Frederico, where'd you find this big rock?
Well, this is the biggest rock we've managed to bring to Tucson so far. We're very proud to have this here. It's a 10,000 pound crystal quartz that was formed on the state of Tocantins in Brazil. And it's, yeah, by far the biggest feat we've done is to bring this guy here for everyone's appreciation.
Well, thanks for bringing it.
Of course.
Well, Frederico, you got a great display this year.
Well, thank you very much.
And you brought your own throne.
Well, we do. Yes, we brought in the crystal throne. So this is the most photographed piece that we have here at the show. People love this. They feel great by sitting on it too. It seems to have some special properties to it.
What's it made out of?
It's made of crystal quartz, and the way we designed it is so that it has 2 points on every side of the crystal, so it's doubly terminated on each one of these points.
Oh yes.
This piece is carved from one piece of crystal quartz. Just the throne itself weighs about 4,000 pounds. It was found in the Tatiaia mine in Minas Gerais in Brazil. What we have here is a citrine cluster with very interesting formations here, with a lot of cookite mica that sparkles a lot. It looks like pyrite, but these are actually some very small mica crystals. You have here a big V formation on this, and there's hundreds of crystals that was formed around it. It's a magnificent piece.
That is a beautiful piece. Well, let's walk into your shop and see.
Oh yes.
See what we got.
This is we're just scratching the surface here.
Anything new this year I haven't seen?
We brought in some very interesting polished crystal quartz that are quite amazing. We're having this very large crystal quartz point that is partially polished, very good luster, very large size. So we are specialized in home decor pieces. So if somebody there looking for a decor piece, this is an option. We have several crystal quartz here that would look incredible in any homes. One day I would like to come visit. Yeah,
Frederico, looking at this big blue piece in the middle here, tell me about it. The big blue one right here.
This is blue fluorite out of Brazil. We call them aqua blues. This was a find from last year's in the Espírito Santo state in Brazil. And what you have there is one of the most significant pieces that we have, because we do have two minerals here that contrast really well from each other. We have the blue fluorites and albite, very unusual for fluorite formations. So that means it's a pegmatite. This is found where we find aquamarines, when we find tourmalines, and we were lucky to find these fluorites over there.
Wonderful blue. What do we have next door to it?
We have a very large smoky citrine piece. This is a very considerable size stone. Clarity is amazing on this piece, and color. And the inclusions on these are just magnificent. You see the inclusions are loose inside of the crystals. They do not come out of the surface of the crystal.
They're just floating.
They're floating inside, and they create these incredible images and lots of rainbows. Right on its side here we have a tourmalinated quartz. So what we have there, it's small tourmaline needles that are formed inside of the quartz, very similar to what we saw on the blue quartz in the case. What we have here, it's actually black tourmalines inside of it. We have a beautiful cathedral quartz here. It's very well formed. This is from the Cruzeiro mine in Brazil. Beautiful luster, beautiful formation. Probably the most sought after quartz formation that we have.
Federico, this is your top shelf, center top shelf this year. What are we looking at here?
We are very proud to bring this piece in to the show. So what we have here is a very, very large watermelon tourmaline that is formed with quartz as an association mineral, and it's really beautiful color. It has really great luster on the tourmalines and the quartz itself. It is a museum piece that we're very proud to bring in. Something else that we brought in for the first time to the show too that has been very popular is the blue quartz. So these crystals are also formed in Minas Gerais state. This mine is very famous for producing rose quartz crystals and blue quartz. Blue quartz mainly comes out in thumbnail sizes. This year we were very lucky there was some production of very large specimens like this one that are incredibly rare. I've personally have never seen one like it. It's really, really beautiful color blue. And these are actually indicolite tourmalines that are formed before the quartz, and it ends up being covered by the crystal quartz later on in its formation. So it's a
Very interesting. Well, thank you for showing me that. There's some beautiful smoky quartz. Look at the inclusions in that one.
Yes.
So what do we have here in the middle?
Well, we have their very, very interesting collection of blue topaz specimens. These were also produced in the state of Minas Gerais in a mine that's very well known for producing very fine gemstones of alexandrite. So these are secondary minerals that came in from that mine. You can see they're very, very deep colors, especially the big one that we have here in the back has incredibly deep color, and it's a very large crystal, which is quite unusual for the mineral itself. You don't see topazes at this color, at this size.
No.
We have a nice collection of imperial topaz here.
What do we have down here?
We have a Japan Law twin. It's a beautifully formed smoky quartz with a very rare formation of Japan Law twins. This is how it's called, and it's in very, very good condition.
So tell me about these twins. It's these two right here?
Yes.
And that's rare.
Those are very rare to form in this specific shape. We call them butterflies in Brazil, but they are called Japan Law twins. We also have a nice collection of gold specimens here. Gold has been some very sought after. Of course, everybody knows how good of an investment gold is. So we have gold here from a mine in Mato Grosso, north of Brazil. So crystalline gold is also very rare. It happens very rarely in nature. Most of the gold we consume is from very big mines that they grind other minerals to get to the gold, and to see them in their natural shape like this is just amazing. It feels
Beautiful.
great. It looks great.
Well, thank you. So Federico, this is something new this year.
This is absolutely new, you're right. What we have here is a cluster of smoky citrine on muscovite and feldspar. Everybody loves when you have a natural crystal like this. This one in particular, it's very special to us. It's a mine that we're recently investing there in Brazil, and that we hope to have some good productions coming out of there for the past to the next couple of years. It's a magnificent piece.
It's remarkable.
Yes.
What do we have right over here next door to it?
We have a very big, this is from the same region, a city of this one. This is from Saint Joseph of Baixio in Minas Gerais. Very, very large, smoky quartz, very lustrous, and with very good translucency.
Would you call this a Lemurian?
It will not be called a Lemurian. It doesn't have the striations that the Lemurians usually have.
Oh, okay.
But you can call it a Tessin habit quartz, which is the triangular. Well, it's usually formed longer in the bottom, and it gets thinner to the point. So you consider this a Tessin habit crystal quartz. Close to this, we have a very, very large cluster of emeralds out of Bahia state in Brazil. We don't have very good light here, but as you can see
it gemmy in there.
it's very gemmy in there. And this one is also quite gemmy too.
A big cluster of emeralds.
Emeralds. This is exactly how it came out of the ground. So there's no alterations, there's no repairs, there's nothing that we've done to it besides cleaning it, putting it on a base, and bringing it into the show. The entire chain of production.
Now we're from that in the here. My wife,
Your wife?
yeah, is here.
The star of the show is the fluorites and the fluorite.
So, Frederico, I'm looking at this amethyst down here.
Exactly.
These roses are something new at the gem show this year.
Yes, they are. So we, as a company, we mine and we cut and we carve a lot of the production that comes out of Brazil. So we try to support the entire chain of supply in Brazil. So the carvers, the miners, the jewelry makers, we have a little bit of everything here. And these are new. We just came out with the designs. These are very hard to make. Every two that we make, one ends up breaking because they're a little bit fragile, but really, really beautifully made.
Yes, that is beautiful.
And it's quite affordable too. So this is something that's very popular. These home decor pieces are extremely popular.
What would that cost?
This would cost somewhere around $600.
And it comes with a stand.
And it does come in with the stand.
And then for another price point for other people, you have smaller ones down here.
Exactly. We have here amethyst flames. We call this phantom amethyst. So this would actually be the point of a amethyst. Very, very similar information on the pieces that we do, the roses. Mm-hmm. These are very affordable. This is something like this costs about $77.
Mm-hmm.
As for the spheres, we have pieces here that range from $30 up to $100 per piece.
Nice. So if you aren't into the big, expensive decorator pieces of quartz and polished stones,
Yes.
Federico, you have a smaller section here.
Exactly. We have here two cases of polished only crystals where you're going to be seeing some really nice inclusions to it. So every piece here has something interesting about it. This one would be a rutilated quartz that would cost about $150. We have the same rutilated quartz here, and this would only cost $100.
That is beautiful.
We have small pieces that are $20. Very nice citrine that would be running around $400, $450. And a very, very big variety of included crystal quartz. Pieces with epidote, pieces with beautiful rainbows, rutiles like we've shown, and a lot of the skulls. People love
the skulls. Have been really popular.
They have been extremely popular.
So we have some more fluorites up here.
Yes, this is a very interesting piece because it has two different formations of fluorite here. We have the bigger cubes that are formed behind it, and right in front of it you have a second generation formation of very small cubic fluorites. You can see here there is some albite here, and if you look behind it, you're gonna see this is actually set into a big plate of quartz. So right behind it you see that it was formed right on top of the crystal quartz.
We're at Gruta Minerals here, right next to Multigemas. He has another shop. Here's some calcite. This is a spectacular piece. It's about 2.5 feet tall, a couple feet wide. Looks like a exotic space city. Look at right there. Wow, Jessica, this is really cool. This is called a jewel box here at Gruta Minerals. And look at these calcite inclusions in here. Look at those. So Jessica, what is this material here?
This is pink amethyst from South Brazil.
Pink amethyst from Brazil. Look at that beauty there. Wow, look at this tiger. A regal tiger.